We have made it to Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is the Robinette's outdoor trail. I did have to pay $3 to get in, and I also had to sign a waiver, and she said it was a hard trail. I'm not sure, never been here. So we're gonna go ride it and see what happens. So here is the parking lot to the Robinette's trail. Right across the street is the winery. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's the winery, and that's where you go in. It's $3 if you're mountain biking. It's free if you are walking or hiking, is what she said. So I'm going to assume this is the way. She said the trails are marked pretty well. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. She also said these trails are pretty hard, so I'm looking forward to it. Looks like to my right, it's all apples, apple trees. Like I said, I hope this is the way. I'm pretty sure this is the start of the trail. But if it's marked pretty well, like she said, we should be seeing something. So it looks like the mountain bike trails go this way. And I don't know, it's probably not directional, so I don't think it matters, but I don't know if we come in this way and then go out the other way. I'm not sure, but we definitely found the trail. She said it rained a little bit, but not much. So far it looks pretty dry. I mean, it's like damp, I guess you would say. And on the MTB project app, it shows this as all a black diamond, the whole thing. So far this is pretty neat. Got some downhill, a little bit to start off with. Nice. And it's rough. That was fun. Woo! Slippery right there. A little bit of sand. I think this is a sandy area. And she also said once you sign the waiver, if I ever came back, I wouldn't have to sign another one, so they keep them on file. And I did read it said $30 for a year pass for this place. So this isn't like at a park. This is, I think the winery, they actually own this. So I'm gonna assume somebody that works there or that owned it, mountain biked or something, and just made these trails. I have no idea. So it's privately owned though, and that's probably why they charge for mountain biking. So I mean, if you lived around here, it would probably be worth it. I don't know, but we should know by the end of it. Whew, that's confusing here. I don't know if you go left, right. I'm not seeing any markers like she said. So far, I haven't seen not one thing marked. I feel like this would be more of the downhill. So I'm not real sure. It's definitely not directional, because there was nothing marked. So here's our first mark I found. West Michigan Trail Runners. That is the first sign of anything being marked here so far. Ooh, a little bit of mud. Not much. This is kind of neat. I'm gonna assume this is why she said it's hard. Probably the Rudy climbs. But see, now it goes left or right. I don't know which way's which. There's another sign, the West Michigan. So I think we're going the right way. Whew. Almost didn't make it under that. That was pretty low. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make all right turns, because like I said, this place so far is kind of not the easiest to know if you're going the right way or not. Oh wow, this is cool. Whew. See what I'm saying? Most of those go left and right. I don't know, I just turned left. But it looks like I could have kept going straight down that. mean, so far this place is cool. I mean, I am enjoying it. That set a 4 on it. It's kind of a sandy area, and most places that I've ridden that are sandy are really slippery. So you gotta be on your game in the sand, because I don't care what tire you have, it is slippery. That was close. So far I haven't noticed it being, you know, really hard. There's some climbs, some roots, but, you know, nothing too crazy. Honestly, to me, the sand. So when you're going around the turns, to be careful, because you slide. I mean, that's the hardest part so far, is not sliding. Oh, it looks like they're building something. That's pretty neat. I don't know what. Somebody's building something. We're in a pine section, so it looks, you can smell the pine, and it's a really neat area. Somebody's been here though, because I keep seeing mountain bike trails, tires. A little bit of downhill. Like I said, it's sandy. Like I can feel the bike sliding a little bit. Whew. See, it slid a lot right there. So in my opinion, that's what would make it the Black Diamond. So far, it's more of the sand. And I'm also running really low air pressure today. I'm running about 21, 22. But that would be cool to hear the history from the winery of how these trails got designed or who did it. Some more climbs. Ooh, some pretty good routes. It looks like I'm back out in the beginning. So I don't feel like I rode the whole thing. I don't know if I missed some. I'm not sure, because that's where I went in. But I seen mountain bike trails over this way, and see there's some that way. So I definitely don't feel like I rode it all. Because see, here's more right here. I'm gonna actually turn around and go the other way. But where I went in the woods right here, I'm not gonna go in that spot, and I'm gonna turn. You can see where people have rode through right here. And then here is more of the trail that I haven't been on. So somewhere we took a wrong turn or something. But like I said, they're not as well marked as it sounded like she claimed they was. And then here is another mountain bike sign. And the signs are only on one side of the tree. So, I mean, that kind of lets me know that I'm going the right way. But I don't know how the other trail I just rode connects to this one. So we must have missed one of the turns. Ooh, that was a sharp turn. Whew. If you guys watch any of my videos, you know I don't like to miss any of the trail. I will go out of my way to find the whole loop. I don't like leaving knowing I missed some. I want to see the whole thing. Especially after driving 4 hours to get here. I was running from the rain in Ohio. It was supposed to rain for like 2 or 3 days straight. So I looked in all directions to find where it wasn't raining, or where it was raining the least. And between a 4-hour stretch, this was it. Whew, that sand is slippery. There's a 2 on this one. Not sure. Pretty tough climb here. This is probably our first most challenging hill. Whew. That root right there at the end almost got us. That was actually pretty hard. Got a little downhill there. Really rooty. So it wasn't a smooth downhill. A pond or something to our right. is so slippery. It's like you want to get speed, you want to keep your momentum, but them sandy hills or them sandy turns will get you every time. See what I'm saying? Look at this. Just give you an example right there how much I slid. I don't know if you guys can see that. But that sand, it's just, as soon as your front tire hits it, you just slide. There's nothing you can do about it. So that's why I'm trying to be cautious around these turns, especially never being here before. And I'm the only one out here on these trails. So definitely not trying to get hurt. That was a sharp turn. See, I didn't expect it. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I wouldn't want to swim in it. But I mean, it's still a nice scenery out here. Looks like some really nasty water though. I am glad I went back into those woods though, because this is a whole different section of trail. This isn't the same trail I was on a little bit ago. So by the time this brings me out, it should be the full trail. Then I know I didn't miss anything. And if I did, it was very little I missed, so it should be good. So one thing I haven't seen here is rocks. I haven't really seen many rocks. You don't have to, no rock garden so far. Just roots and sand. That's about it. So I definitely feel like they use these hills to their full potential, because I've noticed these rides out here so far is they take you slightly down the hill and it like zigzags you. So they use the hills for more than one trail going down, you know, like they zigzag you down it. Oh wow. Whew. I don't know if you guys see how steep that was. We're gonna try that again. We're gonna do that again. I was kind of in the middle of talking, and we can make this turn here. It's sharp, but I think we can do it. There we go. A little bit wider there. There we go. I just cut it in too much. So here goes some more climbing the side. Whew. We made it. Another sharp, steep climb. Oh, it's so hard to get around that. Like, it's so steep on the turn, my front tire wants to come off. It wants to pop up. foot slid. Slid off the pedal. Kept our speed up pretty good through there. If this was dirt, oh, I'd be cruising a lot faster. But I already learned my lesson with the sand. I got a wipeout video doing probably 20 plus miles an hour, probably 25. And yeah, I learned my lesson with sand. It's not worth it. There's nothing you can do. And now we got a pretty good climb out here. This might be the end. Maybe not. Sandy climb here. Now we rode the whole trail. So it's bringing us back the way I was gonna go in after coming out from in the woods, and then I backtracked and rode the other half. So these are peaches growing right here. That's what they use for that winery. They grow all their own stuff over here. It's pretty cool. So I guess if you love wineries and you love mountain biking, you're getting both worlds. So now we're right by the road. I'm the only person out here riding. Pretty sure this trail, unless I'm supposed to turn back there. I could have turned back there and went all the way back exactly the way I came back into my truck in that parking lot. But it looked like these trails kept going this way once they came out. Either way, this way will take you back. But I mean, I could have turned back there. So here it is. They got ice cream, donuts, all kinds of stuff. And this place is pretty busy across the street. I'm the only one out here mountain biking. And like I said, you didn't have to take this way. You could have turned back there. It would have taken you back the other way, the way you went in from from the parking lot. But we took the whole way around the apples and all that. I actually thought that's the way it was supposed to go, but I don't think it was now. But it don't matter. We made it. We took the hard route. And we are back to the truck. That was fun. So here we are in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we are at the Robinette's trail, outdoor trail, and it's pretty challenging. It is a black diamond for the whole, I think it's almost 5 miles. And, you know, I didn't see any rock gardens, much rock, there's not much rocks at all. It was, I wouldn't say, there were some pretty tough climbs here. Nothing tremendous, like they're pretty steep, but they're short periods of steep. It's not like you just keep having to go up and up and up forever. I would say it's just a couple mild uphills, pretty challenging. I mean, they're pretty steep, a couple of them. Rooty, real sandy, very, very sandy. It's hard to keep your pace because
you go too fast around those turns and you just slide. I mean, I can't keep my pace. Maybe you guys can in the sand, but I'm running low air pressure, Maxxis tires. They're new. I'm running the DH. They're really good Minions. And I mean, no matter what, once that, I mean, that sand, you know, a couple inches deep. So when you're going around those turns, I mean, it just throws your front tire out. There's nothing I could do. So, you know, I kept a good pace, but definitely have to slow down for the turns. At least I did. Other than that, I mean, it's a fun trail. I wouldn't drive 4 hours like I did to come ride it. You know, it's not super flowy. There are a couple flowy sections, but like I said, you can't really take it too fast here. So it's more of a tech trail, just more techy, climbs, routes, stuff like that. Not many rocks. So if you're in the area, yeah, it's worth riding, you know what I mean, to change up your regular trails, just to do something else. Or if you're wanting something to challenge you, this place will do it. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys.